When you've won the World Championship 3 times, did you ever come from the defeated bracket to? Oh, you did against Joe Russell.
Yeah, because earlier there was just a single elimination back in the days. But against Joe Russell, I lost in the first round. Yes.
Yeah, and I did the commentary with you and Joe Russell. It was a very exciting match.
It was,
Joe was not feeling well, played horrible in the first match, and he played great in the second match. But you won both matches to win the third time the World Championship. I was very proud to be doing the commentary. They're setting up right now, and I want them to use my 2 black dice because it shows up better. Jurgen, any other comments about the tournament and the format? What are your impressions about this year's tournament?
It's a bit lower number of players, but I think that was expected.
It's lower because the price of the hotel, the price of travel,
and also the conflicts in the world.
Yeah,
sure. But still a great turnout, and
it's still plenty of money.
And actually, sometimes it's been feeling that there has been too many players. It's a little bit cramped, you know. And, so for me, it's fine.
The food is still good. Everything is beautiful here. The staff is incredible.
Yeah.
It's run like a machine here. Arda really runs tournaments great. I'm going to go out and tell the players to get started, and we're going to get. Now we're not using an XG feed. I'm using Jurgen instead as my XG feed. Okay, be right back. I'm going to tell the players to get going. Looks like they're ready. Okay, here they go. I don't think these two have played before.
Probably not.
Yeah. Again, Nick is kind of new to the game. Did you know Nick from before?
I do, yes. I met him at the Bridge Club like 30 years ago in London. I was there and played high-stakes backgammon.
Oh, okay. You weren't playing bridge?
I did not play bridge, no.
I talked to Nick a little bit before. We have a common friend in Kit Woolsey. Kit was one of my teachers, and Kit is a great top bridge player and backgammon player. And we also, he knows all about my original mentor, Oswald Jacoby, actually basically taught me to play backgammon originally and bridge. I used to live in Dallas. So we had that in common. He's a very nice guy. He loves backgammon, and he realizes he knows very little compared to the experts, and he's really working hard on his game. But he's got great gaming instincts, or he wouldn't be here. Now, I did see the match that he played with Tobias, and not to take anything away from him, he had a +9 luck factor.
Okay, yeah, it happens.
It happens, it's right. I played Mochi, a 20-game match. He had a +17 luck factor. That stream match we had where Falafel was doing the commentary. Okay, take it away, Jurgen. What's happening here?
Yep, both players made their own bar point here.
Pretty even game.
So who's who? Jurgen on this side.
Nick's on top. Yeah. Nick's on top. Jurgen on the bottom.
Yeah, Jurgen may have a small edge. He's got an anchor here. And
is this a double hit or make the point? Which is better?
My first instinct is just make the 2 point.
For one thing, it really unstacks the 6 point. That's one advantage of it.
Yeah, and also one of your game plans now is just to win a race. You run out with a big double and.
So you would make the point, and I wasn't sure whether I'd hit twice or not.
I'd not say I'm 100% sure, but it's looks natural to make the 2 point. For example, if it dances, you probably have a strong double. And if you hit twice and you got hit back, you have some awkward numbers.
So the position of the cube is always a factor in these kinds of plays too.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay,
he's hitting twice.
Yeah, he has a lot of builders there, so it's a reasonable play.
Still be a cube, maybe. Nope. You didn't stop to think about it.
All right. So the other player would have worked great now, but still, of course, very good.
Yeah.
He can go into blitzing him here. You have some options here. I mean, he could go all the way to 9 point, leave an ace, and then just win the game if Niklas misses the blot.
I go to the 9 and come out, leave him a 3.
You can also hit on the ace point and come out and play on for a gammon if it dances. Yeah, this is a tough play because you have like 3-4 different.
Yeah,
Options.
this is my play. That was my play.
Yeah, it's kind of same idea. You leave one shot.
Right. And now you double and pass, don't
Well,
you?
no, he hits right with 6-4. So it's,
Oh, yeah, he's a hit.
yeah.
So he played an entirely different game plan than you would have played.
Yeah, yeah. It still looks good for him. Wow, double two.
Make 2 interboard points.
Sure.
Pretty obvious.
Yes. And now it's Nicholas has the upper hand there. All right. You know how to roll.
Looks like a 3-point, but where's the last one?
Yeah, where is the last one?
I guess it's to the 6 or to the 3.
Could also make the 4-point because you don't have to deal with an extra blot.
I hate that. I like to unstack the 6-point. I like to
Yeah,
keep make the extra
But
point.
where's the last 3? That's this is awkward.
I would bring it to the 6-point.
Yeah, I guess that's the. You only leave a 5-4.
In the last match, Jurgen Orlowski got down to just a few seconds on the clock because he was taking a lot of time, not on his cube action, but on his checker play. Plays like this early in the game.
Yeah.
He was taking a lot of time. He's doing it again.
You start the match with 30 minutes, you think you have like plenty of time, you know, and then suddenly the score is 5-2 and you have 5 minutes left and you start to rush. It's easy to.
Have you ever timed out?
Never timed out, but I've been down to seconds many times. Yeah, yeah. But you should never time out, really. I mean.
I've seen Matt Kohngeyer. Mochi told me he timed out. I've timed out. I timed out in doubles, but I wanted to.
If you want to time out,
I wanted to time out.
easy.
My partner was driving me crazy, so I just.
All right, big swing here.
Yep.
Comes in and.
And out.
Or bring in.
Out
Maybe
or
the
in?
figure on the 10-point doesn't make so much use right there.
What's your next tournament?
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. Great. It's a
Yeah.
wonderful tournament.
Yeah.
I have to skip it. I'm going to go to New York. I wanted to go to Los Angeles, but I have to go to New York for other business, and I'm going to make that tournament, which is also a big one. Los Angeles is one of my favorites.
Six to play.
Yep.
Looks like he's going to bring down a.
You don't want to
Pretty-
throw, you don't want to throw a checker away to the 2-point.
No, I think you put a lot of pressure if he's slotting the bar. Also, if he rolls a 4, you may hit him back on the ace point.
If he didn't have the blot on the ace point, would that change the play, or would you still come down? Ooh.
I think
Yeah.
I still come down. One reason also the race is bad anyway for white. So your game plan here is to hit him or prime him.
So that's a play that I'm pretty sure most
Okay, it
open
worked
players
out.
would not have made. It worked out nice.
Yeah,
Make the 2, don't you?
I think so.
Tough choices sometimes, but
Yeah.
You don't wanna leave a
But
block.
I have to pay respect for Red's board here. I mean, it's cost.
so if Red had a worse board, maybe you make the 3, but otherwise.
Yeah.
Okay.
You also have to think, if it stays out now, do I have a double anyway? Maybe you don't need to make a 5-point board. Maybe this is. So white, 125 pips.
You did it that fast?
60.
Holy cow.
And I think red is 99.
Wow. You're one of the faster pip counters.
I'm fast, but sometimes I was wrong, so.
Yeah, I'm faster than you, but I'm never right.
White is 125, yeah.
Wow, that was great. I'm impressed. It looked like a double to me.
Yeah, I think so, of course. Worst case scenario, you still have a checker on the bar here. So.
This is the worst case scenario. that
Double
roll,
one, yeah.
That roll is the worst
Yeah.
case scenario. It's one of the reasons you double, because you might roll crap like that.
And, okay. Yeah, it was a difficult play.
I kind of liked it, rather than stacking the 4-point. Now, if he doesn't roll a 5, he's in trouble, so he doesn't have a double. But he rolled a 5.
Yeah, and if you
This has gotta
Jurgen
be
stays out now,
yeah.
he may face a cube here. Deuces.
We call that weavering, getting him to take the cube after it was a pass. Where's the last two? Bar
There's
point
the
or
last
down?
two, yeah. So 11 points is better for blocking value. I
I don't think this is right. I would have made the outside point.
could yeah. He plays very fast. I mean, it's,
Yeah.
was unclear.
Yeah.
It's unclear.
I would have made the outside point, the blocking point. Come on, use one hand, that's the rule.
Yeah.
It can be too confusing when you do this, especially when you're not playing legal moves. Do you like that rule, or do you like legal moves?
I like legal moves,
Yeah.
yeah. But it's hard to enforce because if your opponent doesn't
Doesn't catch
go
it?
along with
Yeah.
it, then
That's right.
you have the worst of it, you know. So.
That's one reason I prefer this. I don't want to help my opponent make the plays if he screws up. But I see the point, I see both sides.
So he has 2 3s to play. Okay.
I think this is pretty clear.
Yeah, just
Come
bring
in.
the checker in and
Come in. He doesn't get out. Doesn't get out. Oh, he does get out. Okay. I think Nick missed 2 or 3 cubes this match, this game.
yeah, maybe yes, should at least spend some time in thinking.
Yeah,
Okay.
good roll.
Yeah, it's good roll. Now it's Jurgen that may consider doubling here, but
So you might leave a shot and you might not. If you leave a shot, you're going to get hit about 30% of the time, unless you leave a 6 shot, which could easily happen. That's 17 shots.
the race is not Gin, but is a big favorite to win the race. So it's about for Niklas to hitting a shot there. But have a little bit stiff position
Yeah,
here.
that was actually a good roll.
Yeah.
That means your opponent has to either run or crack. That was a very good roll, double 6.
Yeah, I guess you come out because you want to keep a 5-point board. And now it's a new cube decision here. Niklas gained a little bit in the race, but easier to clear this 11 point for Jurgen here.
So only 6-1, 6-2, and 6-3 leave a shot.
Yeah, and also even if he got hit, he may have
Yeah.
one roll to come in.
Yeah, I would double this.
In general, I think Jurgen may be a bit conservative with the cube in this match. I think he has an idea that he's playing an opponent that is not as strong as he is. Oh, interesting.
I would preserve the 5s and the 4s. Why not? Keep a checker on the 6, wouldn't you? Gives you more flexibility.
Yeah, but it's worse for the pair off maybe, but
We're concerned with leaving the shot than the bear off.
Yeah, I think the plays are pretty
The
close.
problem with people like you is you think of everything.
Yeah, but also you got the feeling that there may not be a ton of difference in equity, so you cannot spend too much time on a play like this. 5-2, so he has to run off. He needs to keep his board here and
Run with one checker.
one checker, yeah.
Sure.
And I probably just stay put on the 17 point to maximize shot equity here. And Jurgen will not be able to
Good
hit him
play.
with like 3-1. He cannot hit.
That was a good play by Nick. I'm impressed that he made the right play there.
Yeah.
That's not an easy play for a lot of people.
All right, he cubes.
He
Okay.
takes.
I think it's a clear take because you have both shot equity and race equity.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Actually, it was the cube that was questionable. But
Uh-huh. He took it really quick, so he was very confident.
Yeah, it's got to be pretty clear thing.
Well, if he makes a living as a bridge player, he's got to be a pretty smart guy and has to be pretty good with numbers and.
Yeah, and
pretty
he also,
cool.
you used to play under pressure, you know. Bridge is a game of
Oh, sure.
a lot of pressure.
And he's been on the national team, you said?
I think he plays for UK. I don't know if,
Yeah. He's
okay, that's not clear to me to run.
well. When you're taking into account all the wastage, the race isn't as bad as you think.
Yeah.
The run might. Looks like a reasonable run. I'd like to race when I'm holding a cube here. It's not that bad a race.
No. And now we see it's cost Jurgen a little bit to keep his spare on the 6 point when they've had this double three.
Damn! I hate when you always turn out to be right. What's he thinking of? Bring it into the 4 point.
Yeah,
Sure.
I guess. Again, this
What else is
this
there?
small tech. Well, I think he's afraid to lose.
What's
tempo
the
to
what was the alternative play though?
Yeah, it's not much
that's
between them.
that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah. And he already spent 5 minutes on this first game. It's not been that complicated. So I mean,
He did that in the last match too, and almost ran
Yeah.
out of time. He had to make some very tough decisions very quickly. Mochi does that all the time too. I still don't understand
yeah,
why.
some players they almost thrive on it. Like they want to be under time pressure because they
I
like
don't know.
get some adrenaline rush. You see
Victor-
that in chess also. You know,
Yeah.
some bridge chess players that always in time trouble and then they start to play great anyway. You have this Mislav Kovacic from Croatia. You know,
Yes.
he usually spends all his time in the first game and then it's down with 20 seconds for the rest of his match.
And
you
he
know.
plays brilliantly.
And also, the opponent gets stressed when they see the clock. They think he may time out, you know, and so it's.
Maybe that's why they
But
do
I'm
it.
not sure it's the correct
I've
strategy.
I've asked Mochi about it several times. He won't give me an answer why he lets that clock run down so much. I think it is to stress out his opponents. I really do.
I think it also is a bad habit. You start to do it and not to get away from it. All right, so it's one last double here. 5 good numbers.
Double two or greater.
Ooh, 11
Close.
pips.
So it looked like he was right to run. Look how close it got. Not just by hindsight. I like this.
Yeah, in
one.
hindsight, yeah, because Jurgen rolled 5-3 also, so we
Yeah.
hit and cover, but.
Let's change the score, gentlemen. I'm going to have to go out there and talk to him. Change the scoreboard. There we go. I never forget to change the score when I win.
I did a couple
did?
of weeks ago, yes.
Really?
I lost the match.
It cost you the match because you forgot the score?
Yeah, Mark.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my.
What kind of a bonehead thing was that for a world champion, three-time world champion to do? I'll tell you, I'm impressed. I've met several really good players from Sweden here.
Yeah, we have some
Thomas
strong
Tedlin
group.
and
Roland Salén.
Roland. Yeah, Roland.
Oh, what's this? He can hit. Wow. Oh, that's huge.
A terrible play.
Yeah. Yeah.
He-
So one thing to making mistakes because you don't understand a game, but if you show him this as like a quiz, he say, "Of course I hit." You know.
I'm not. Look, last match, his opponent opened with a 6-2 and split, and he had a 6-5 and didn't double hit.
Okay,
He ran. So he
yeah.
doesn't know some of the technical parts of the game.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
But I think that was just missing the play. I agree. And that's the lack of experience, because you and I see that play instantly. In fact,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
reason we see that play is before I roll, I think, give me a 7.
Yeah, exactly.
Before the roll.
You should always look for your good numbers before you roll.
Before you roll, so you don't miss it. I teach all my students that. They're about to roll. I say, wait a minute, don't you need a 9 or an 11 here? Were you thinking 9 and 11 before you rolled? I train them to do that. In and step up with the 1.
Maybe make the anchor is. You're going to start to get a lot of builders here now, and
I would not have made the anchor. I like this play.
I'm not sure.
Huh.
Because they still have an exit from between 3 point, and
Uh-huh.
if it doesn't roll a deuce now, it maybe get under pressure.
Interesting. I didn't even consider the anchor. I considered it, but I discarded it immediately, and you're pretty confident about it. This is easy. You bring 3 down
Yeah.
and look for the 4th.
Yeah.
You either slide or bring it in.
I guess you put it behind, try to make a point.
Ooh,
Wow.
I'm not sure which of those points I make.
So you can make the 4-point and you can make like 8-point or 9-point. The general rule is you make the 4-point.
Usually you do.
Because, yeah, you see, it looks very strong.
Yep.
You put the pressure on these 2 blots also. If,
And you unstack. I see the logic of this play too, but I would have made the 4-point.
yeah. Yeah. Much needed deuce here for Niklas. Bottom up on 22-point. And even though he has to waste the checker on the ace point, it's still worth it.
The thing that impressed me most about my interview with Nicholas before the match is his humility. I mean, he just made no bones about it. Hey, I don't know how to play this game. I'm just really lucky to be here. What a sweet, nice thing to. It happens to be true, probably, but you usually don't see that kind of humility from backgammon players. He's not a real backgammon player yet.
Yeah, he's a bridge player.
Yeah. Well, I must tell you, I played bridge for many years. I'm a life master at bridge. I find bridge players to be nowhere near as welcoming and nice as backgammon players.
I heard the same. Niklas said he likes to go to backgammon tournaments now because the players are so much nicer than in the bridge room. So.
Absolutely. Something about bridge that brings out the worst in people.
Bit of sloppy play there from Niklas. Put another blot in his board, I think. Could just played 9-6 with 3.
You call that a sloppy play?
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I think it's lack of understanding for me. So as you said, he's still learning the game. So,
Yeah.
But
It's impressive to see somebody
if
doing it
a
in the
top
game.
player makes that, you would say
Yeah.
it was like sloppy. But because
Working on some changes to XG. I think we'll add sloppy as one of the descriptions. Instead of blunder, we'll go blunder and then sloppy and then blunder.
So Niklas start to get a bit squeezed here.
Yeah,
Maybe he has to
is-
make a run for it here. I
good
guess
play,
so.
good
Yeah.
play. I think I like this. He didn't take too long to make it either.
No.
I don't think this is a cube, do you?
I would consider it because there's 2 blots out there, and even if, let's say, red rolls nothing here and white gets away, he still have a problem to bring in his checkers from the 9-point, so. And this is like a market losing number if Niklas stays out. So maybe he should have doubled. But there was also a very good sequence.
Yeah, I wouldn't have doubled it, to be honest with you.
No, I don't say I should either, but
But I would double this, because I'm not sure it's a take. 6s and 4s come out. You take this cube?
oh, my first instinct is pass. I think white is up 15 pips in the race, but it's not so easy to turn this into a race.
You got to come in under 3 and not
and
get
it's-
hit. And get out.
And he hits with 8s, he comes out with 6s, and really no bad numbers here. I mean, the worst case scenario, just bringing more builders. And
Yeah, double 5 would be the only bad number I see.
yeah,
He passed, very
yeah,
good.
I think it was
Very
a
good.
pretty clear pass.
So, are you going to go to Japan in May?
Not sure. I like Japan. Been there
I
4
remember,
times. Yeah,
remember when you and I were there, we were at Neverland, and we had that big chouette with Kunman and the
it's a
sushi.
great
That was
city.
fun.
Yeah.
That was fun. I really enjoyed that evening, and you were
Are
fun.
you going? Are you going?
I'm really working at it. I'm trying to set it up because I love Japan.
Yeah.
I love the tournament, the whole atmosphere. You got a big Airbnb and get a whole bunch of people share it. It's not expensive.
Yeah,
It's fun.
and also refreshing to see the players in Japan because they have a lot of young players, you know.
A lot of great young players.
Yeah.
Wow. And Kazuki, Hideaki. There's a long list of.
Well, yeah, and you have guys that plays very, very good and they've never been outside of Japan, so no one knows about them, you know.
That's right.
We won. Makes sense to split. He could also slot 6 to 5, but
Could have unstacked and made the 2-point there, but he chose to run because he's winning
Yeah.
the race. I guess
these
that's,
are not so easy to play perfectly for
Yeah.
white. Because are you going to stay back with the both checkers or are you going to step up? They always,
I stay back because he's so brittle. He's so stacked.
yeah. But in the same time, if he rolls a deuce, 5-2, something like that, and brings the checker down on the 11 point and 10 point, you want to have a direct shot. So.
Then make the bar.
Or through 3 point. I mean, it's. They're both fine, I think. Yeah. Wow, fantastic number.
That number hurt whether you came up or not.
It is. Yeah.
Must come in on the 3 and decide on the 1.
Yeah. I think I stay put on the 22 point.
Why?
Because if you make the 22 point, you're always in the game, you know, with as long as you have some race equity and shot equity, your 22 point is enough to be in the game. If you make the, let's say you just make the 21 point and Orlowski gets ahead in the race, you may get less shots. You could also come in on an ace, but seems to be hard to win the game from the ace point area. And if he's going to split, this is the right moment before Jurgen has more builders there.
I don't like that.
No, it's too passive.
And there's no shots at the outfield. You can bring builders into the outfield more comfortably.
And now it's more dangerous to split. Even though Jurgen is up 3-0 here, I think he will double this as a standard.
He didn't wait very long.
No, it's like a standard position here.
Yep. A quick drop.
Yep.
He might have had some game if he'd have come in higher. That was the critical error there. So we are seeing what we expected, some technical errors from Nick.
Yep.
Some basic things that he just needs some experience and some lessons.
Yep. But he was down 10-0 in the last match, so I mean, he's.
Do you know anybody that gives backgammon lessons? I don't know too many.
So a good start for Nick here. Starting with making his 5 point.
24-23 is my play here.
Yeah, he could also come up to the 21.
Okay. You hit 2?
That's my first instinct to hit twice here. So you leave so many returns but you could also split up. I mean, you don't have ammunition to carry out a blitz. But the advantage to hitting twice is if Jurgen stays out with 1 checker, you may have an aggressive cube here.
5-2.
I would consider doubling here. I mean,
Absolutely,
it's
especially when
very
you're losing.
2 big stacks, and also the match scores.
Yep.
It's starts to.
He just rolled.
Yeah.
I would teach him Pratt, position, race, and threats. He was winning
Exactly.
all 3.
This is an interesting number.
Yep.
Takes away builder for Nick here, but still have a stacky position. Pretty clear to come out there on the 18 points, challenge the blots.
Five points.
Yeah, it's a nice number. 3, 5, 6. At least 5.
6-4.
6-4, I guess. You want to stay back with the checker, and you don't want to. It's no reason to play 13-11. Just put out the blot for nothing.
But we both agree he missed a double.
Yeah, at least it should have spent some time.
17 numbers hit here, but you're not favored to hit, so I can see not doubling there. I might give him the 1. I probably would have given him an ace shot.
Yeah, because the race is bad anyway here, so
Yeah.
he could. And Jurgen is scrabbling home here. The 5 point he made is like a huge asset here. So I guess he just bring down to the 9 point, 3 builders for next point in your board you want to make. And
Why is the 9 point better than slotting the 4 point?
one reason is that all 5s and 6s leaves a shot if you slot the 4 point, because you have to play 6 in, so you
yeah.
get more safe numbers in this way.
Oh, very good. I was having difficulty telling the difference, and I wanted to unstack was the other thing I liked about the
But a
nice-
good sequence here for Nick. Hit
Yeah.
and cover and the dance. Options.
I play safe, safe. Oh, no,
Okay.
you still make the,
Yeah, I think the race
16.
is even after this play, so he
make the
should-
16 point?
Or you could also play 16, 11, 13, 10 to have 2 builders to make the bar point, 8 point, and triple shot if Jurgen comes out with 1-6, for example.
Sort of
Or
like,
3-5.
more I look at it, I like 5 down and making the 16. Why is he pausing the clock? Or maybe it wasn't
It
running.
was not running.
Yeah.
Oh.
Those clocks, you have to hit that button every time to get it to start. I don't like
Yeah,
that. I
no.
like the electronic clock much better.
So you could also play 24-16, but you don't put any pressure on Red.
Yeah.
If he comes in on a 1 and a 3, he can easily just stay there and wait for. This is really weak. I don't
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Ooh. You still have to deal with your blot on the 24 point, and now Jurgen can bring down
Yeah.
the checker. You took
But
away
it-
all the pressure.
that's
If you
right.
were ahead in the race, but
2 is easy
yeah, I think you have
to the 11.
slide.
I think you
go
keep
on to the
going.
10, yeah.
Keep going, that's it.
But you let him off the hook here, I think. Three, 2,
2 down.
2 down. You're not stepping up here because you're just facing 3 builders here.
Uh-huh. 3 builders is 9 pointing numbers plus possible others.
All right. Jurgen only needs 2 builders to make a point.
What's the play?
What's the play? Yeah, 11-6, maybe to be able to attack him and playing with 1 blot. You can play 13-8 to have more builders.
Yeah, I was.
But the problem bringing down is if you read the text here, these two blots may end up on the bar and you lose a gammon. So it's not clear cut. But for the DMP play here would probably be 13-8.
Plus also 13-8 strips your midpoint.
Yeah,
So I like coming in also. Good play.
yeah, it looks solid.
Looks good.
4-1.
That's easy.
Yeah.
5 comes out. Makes the
Three.
bar.
Excellent. Makes the
Makes the
bar.
bar heavy.
Yeah. One of his best numbers.
So 2 down or a hit? I guess you hit to keep from getting attacked on the other side.
Yeah. You want to keep on the bar. Niklas could consider a cube here. I mean, it's 3 blots.
Oh, look how
All
quickly
right.
he did.
Yeah.
That's very aggressive.
Going
Good.
after him.
Good for him.
Jurgen doesn't like this. I mean,
I love this cube. I'm
Yeah.
not sure I'm taking.
I think it.
You take it? That's the reason I give the cube. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
You're taking, huh?
My gut feeling is take. I mean, it's not favorite to hit. But we're up 4-0.
Well, he's got,
It's 13
11, 12,
number.
yeah,
All deuces and 3-1. It's
but he's also got 3-5 and 3-6.
yeah. But then you
I'm
also
a little
have
more
this.
scared to take this than you are.
But then you also may dance and
Yeah.
suddenly become an underdog. So.
Okay, let's pretend you assume you're the better player, which I'm sure Jurgen is assuming. Do you want to play a game like this that's a lot of luck involved? No, I guess so. You're right. You took it and danced. And covers.
Wow.
And comes
Hits,
up
comes up
and down.
In one roll, he becomes too good. That's what's an argument for taking. You
That was
know?
a huge, this proves you were right. The one ply rollout. You think he's too good?
Yeah, that's my.
In the last match, I saw at least 2 or 3
The
cubes.
thing is, if he just comes out with that lot and Niklas comes in, you can always cash. But okay, I don't blame him too much to cashing. You know, it's,
Okay.
first of all, maybe he'll.
Ahead in the score, you don't need to be that aggressive, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
It looked too good to me.
yeah.
They can't be that much too good.
No, and sometimes you have an opponent who's
Might
becomes
take it.
desperate. Yeah, he takes it and say, hey, damn it, I'm going to flip it up on 8 and win the match. You know, I cannot
Yeah.
take this from 0-6 against you anyway. So
Not too long ago in a shoeette, I won't name names, I was thinking, am I too good? I doubled Eddie Beavered. And we were not playing for small stakes. And what I call small stakes, anyway. Figured if I took so long to double and I was having so much problem with it, it probably was a beaver, right?
yeah,
That hasn't happened to me too often.
6-5. I guess we hit here. If you have to leave a blot, we may just try to get something good out of it.
Hit and look for the ace. I guess you split.
I guess we split. Yeah. Four, two.
Yeah,
So 2 different kind of plays here. You can come in on the.
that's my play.
Yeah, that's very reasonable. You could also come in on the 4 and hit off from the 6 point, try to unstack the 6
Yeah, you're not
point.
afraid to leave blots. You're in a back game.
Yeah, most of the times you get these some anchors anyway, but
Good roll.
you make it naturally, that's even better. I guess you come in on the 3, right?
And 5 down.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you have no 3.
Deuces.
I'm coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess not.
You need to have a game plan here before you make the play. I mean, because the two checkers on 23 point, they need to move anyway, right?
Uh-huh. I would have come up with the back checkers. I think you have timing for a 2-5
No.
back game.
Fixes, all right. Easy to overestimate your strength here as white, because you have 4 checkers back. You will be short of builders sooner or later. But I think he
So
just
you're
sees
saying for sure it's a take?
For sure, it's a take, yeah. But I understand why he's looking, because
Well, he's also looking, look at the score.
yeah, and he thinks if I make the 5 point, I may lose my market, but I'm not so sure he will lose his market. If you roll 3-1, for example, and Jurgen comes in, it's
Makes the bar point.
is it? Yeah, maybe. The 5 point is the point you really want to make here. So with that in mind, you could have played down the deuce from the midpoint to have 4 builders, but yeah, bar point looked fine too. Two. Okay. So now we know that he will double it. Jurgen stays out, right? Because we considered before. So now he will double.
Well, you don't think there's a possibility of being too good?
No.
Okay.
No, it might be a take. I mean, you still have 4 checkers to go around,
This
right?
might be a take? Wow.
I don't know.
I'm thinking I might be too good, and you're thinking it might be a take.
No, you're not too good, I think.
Wow.
In the end, I think
Yeah,
I would let it go too. But I mean,
Especially at this score, I would let it go.
yeah, you can also, the score plays a factor, yeah. But so he's on the board, Niklas. Yeah, got his first point. Four. I think you need to split here before you become
And
too dangerous.
puts pressure on the blot on the 8 point, too.
5-3.
Ooh, you hit on the outside?
Oh, you can hear, yeah, of course.
That's
he
for
hits.
sure.
But it looked also nice to just make the 3
Yeah.
point. But yeah,
Or you could have brought 2 down. There's 3 plays there. Hit was clear, though. 5 down. There's no reason to hit here, is there? There's a tempo hit?
no.
In the
Could
five.
come out on the 18
Ooh, he's
point.
doing the tempo hit. Oh. I would be
So at
tempted.
0-0, I'm pretty sure Jurgen would double here, but 6-1, you start to already be a bit more conservative. So for money, it looks like a double.
Well, for money, you got to activate gammons, too, with the Jacoby rule.
Yeah, okay, yeah. But let's say 0-0 in a long match. It's also-
Okay. So you're clearly taking?
Yeah, I would be inclined to take. I mean, you have 4 dancing numbers. Then
He took.
you took.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Even with that roll, still looks like a take.
Oh,
Out?
yeah. Out. Yeah,
Gotta
for
come
sure.
out.
Yeah. Aces.
Ooh.
Much needed. 1. It's 2.
I hit again.
No.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun, but maybe not correct. Problem is the last days, because if you make the 23 point,
You got to make it heavy.
you have to make it heavy. And
That's why I like to hit again.
what about come up all the way to 22 point, play with 3 blots?
Wow.
Could work out nicely if he stays
Wow.
out. And
Your play's bigger than mine.
yeah, but it makes a lot of sense, because he's only have 8 checkers in the zone. So, I mean, you expect to come back anyway. And
This is the second time a commentator used that term with me about making sense. I was doing commentary with Mochi, and I said, Mochi, do you use the Thorpe or Trice or whatever? He says, no, I use common sense. I said, I've never tried that. And here you are saying the same thing. Use some common sense.
yeah.
I didn't know that was a factor in backgammon. I thought you
Yeah, it
were
will be interesting to see the XC evaluation of this play.
Well, I've been playing too much Pasco gammon and too much with Pasco. That's why I hit here. I go for the big back game.
Yeah.
Keep it complicated, especially when I play a player I
If
think.
you had your opponent's
He
3
did it.
point.
He made my play.
All right.
All right.
And it works out.
I love it. I like that he made my play, even if it's wrong. And I'm sure
And
it
it's
is.
already started thinking about the cube there, which is good in a way that you have to send it much, much earlier than for money. But
All right, make the ace point. 1, 2, 3.
2, 3, yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm not sure whether you come up. I guess you come to the 23, don't you?
22 or 23.
22, I mean.
Yeah.
Sure which. I don't think you have enough checkers in the zone to be going 8-7 and trying for the blitz.
8-7 make backfire if he.
Yeah.
If,
I would play on the other side of the board right now.
Interesting. So advantage to make the 23 point. He has have 5s and 6s to hit the blot on the bar point, and
Yeah.
4 to hit the checker on the 16 point.
Okay.
Oh, comes in with both. He was under pressure there. If he stayed
We're
out,
gonna-
Niklas will start.
We're going to see some fireworks here.
Yeah, and now it's obviously no business doubling here.
Yeah.
I mean,
But you got a lot of double hit shots
this
here.
would be a solid beaver for money. I mean,
Uh-huh. And he's thinking about the cube.
yeah. Why didn't he double the roll before then? I mean, it's. It
Yeah,
was-
the row before is much better than it was
Because
now.
he's certainly not too good. So.
Yeah, I agree. It's lack of experience, he admits it.
Yeah.
We're not here making fun of Nick. My hat's off to a guy that doesn't have this kind of experience and gets this far and beats that
Yeah,
many good
yeah.
players.
I know it.
I think you hit and make the bar.
You hit on the 18 point,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, and
Yeah, and you make the bar.
Yeah.
Sure.
it's solid. Now he stays out, then at least your
Nope.
favorite.
He comes in and hits.
Comes in and hits, yes. Oh,
Good return.
Very important.
Very good
It was
return shot.
Hanging on the ropes there, and
It's a nice anchor.
yeah.
Would it be really stupid to go to the 20? I guess it would.
Yeah, I don't think you need to.
I like this. Make it
Yeah,
strong.
that's what we wanted there. Now he's. Now he wants to get out with a check on the ace point and scramble home here. And Jurgen, on the other hand, can play very flexible here because, for example, he could put down 2 checkers on the outfield here, where he's pointing his fingers. Very hard for Niklas to hit these blots. This is
Stacky.
too stiff. Yeah,
Stiff.
You could do more with this now because you have 2 anchors back there, so you always be in the game, you know. Yeah, I expect Jurgen to make some of these 2 plays, you know.
I promise you that intermediates would never consider leaving
Let's
two
say
blots.
you roll 5-2 as white.
Yeah.
Okay. He goes back.
I mean, I would look at that play, but honestly, I'm not sure I would do it. I probably would leave one blot in the outfield.
You could also come up with a deuce from the 23 point. But
You have a 5-4.
oh, yeah, it's 5-4. You can't
5-4.
come up. Yeah,
Can't.
yeah. You have to play legal.
This is the play that I probably would make over the board.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not saying it's right.
But it's much easier to hit that blot because they have
Yeah, yeah.
heavy midpoint, so he doesn't mind hitting from the midpoint.
He did look at your play, but I wouldn't have seen it. I see the beauty of it now that you explain it. That's why I want you here. I want to learn.
Okay, upgrade his anchor.
You don't have time for a 2-4 back game, so go
Yeah, you
upgrade.
could have. Yeah, I mean, you could.
Go up. Much rather have the 5-point here.
Yeah, as you said, it will probably not end up in a 4-2 back game.
Right.
So,
Right.
oh, big swing on that play because it will be.
if you
But
didn't
still a
make-
very good number because it can run to the 10 point, and try to head home.
Would have been a better number though if he hadn't made the 5-point.
Yeah.
He would have made the 5-point.
But
What's,
so
what's he looking at? This is
no, it's-
automatic.
I
And then the
think
other
it's
two.
only one player.
Yeah,
And
he'll find it.
especially if to play 2-4s to the 10. Now, what's. Yeah, you should be happy with that.
Just come out. Just come out.
Yeah. Hitting is probably the wrong idea.
I would come out with the 4
Yeah.
and play 6 to 5 because it's connected to both. You get a return from the 2 and the 5. You thinking about the recube? There's no way.
No.
What's your market loser?
Exactly. What can you.
What can you
Roll
roll where he
ahead.
won't take next time? Thank you, Mr. O'Hagan, for your theory.
Oh, here it comes. Action.
Very poor cube.
Oh, yeah. You want to put some pressure on your opponent, and this is.
You want to make a hard cube decision,
Yeah,
is what you're
it's
saying.
not-
Not an
the
easy
play is not clear either, because now we have 2 blots.
Yeah.
I mean, it's.
Got away with it.
You got away, yeah.
Maybe he's thinking, hey, I got to gamble against this guy.
Yeah, and it makes sense.
I've given worse cubes to Mochi.
Yeah, me too.
You too? Come on.
Against Mochi, yeah. Always double.
Always double.
You have to spin it up.
Just spin it, yeah.
Double 2. 1, 2. You want to hit for sure.
Well, hit first and then finally get.
Yeah,
That's what I do.
but.
Very reasonable.
Yeah.
I come out, I think, with the 4. I really don't like that checker. I don't know.
Any options here?
There are. Oh, there is
But,
making the 9-point. Wow. Make the 9-point and come up.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like
A
that.
ton of plays here.
I like that.
So what is looking here also is some cracking numbers, because you see, Niklas, I what we sometimes say is too many points. So
Yeah,
you want
attempts.
to find to place that Niklas will have to open another plot here. 5-4. I think I would have made it 2-point anyway, even though it was a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it can make a solid 4 prime here. And lot of bad numbers now from Niklas. Like, how do you play?
Lot of-
Ace 4,
1-6,
Hey.
1-6.
1-6, 2-5,
2-5, yeah.
2-4, 1-4. Yeah.
1-4, yeah.
And this was Jurgen picture roll before here that.
Just got to come from the 13 and leave a single shot.
Yeah.
There's just no other play. What's he looking at? Got to play third. That's it. That's it. Okay.
It's a hit. Oh, okay.
So holding a 4 cube when at the score, you're not going to give an 8 cube real fast. You might even get to a point where you're too good.
Yeah. I think Orlowski only need like 12%, something like that, to take the cube and spin it back on 16 for the match. So,
You think the take point is 12%? Is that what you're saying?
yeah, I think the 10-1 to 15 is something like 87, 88%. And in this case, maybe Jurgen is stronger player, maybe it's up to 90%. So, so virtually a dead cube here. You're roll double 3, okay. 4, 3.
Ooh, points on him.
Oh, yeah, but it comes with a price tag, because if Niklas
But
comes in with the hits, then you have
Yeah.
loss all over the board and may lose 8 points.
the alternative I didn't like.
I don't know, I didn't like it either, but okay, you got away with it then.
Yeah, you don't redouble here.
No, but you spend some time to think about it. And,
Well, it's fun to scare your opponent a little bit.
yeah, but
Double 4s. This is not,
not the
Not
best.
so good.
He
One.
could hit all the way from the 16 point.
could also switch.
Yes.
Is the switch out of the question?
No, it's not out of the question. But I think what he likes by hitting loose here is that they still have a builder for the bar point to make a 5 prime. So even if Niklas come in and hit with the 1 ace, you.
Yeah, I think I like the loose hit better than the switch.
You also can be more quiet and not hit at all. It's also reasonable. But 2, 5, 2, 6, 1, 6. He paid the play. He gave 6 numbers. I mean, and
Yeah.
instead of 11 numbers. But now it's much bigger trouble here. Wow, very important to come in. This could possibly cost him 8 points there. Aces, wow. Come in, split and switch. And Gammon is on here. Orlowski's under a lot of pressure here.
Wow.
What a number.
What a number is right.
And he stays.
Oh,
5 or
wow.
6 now. And
Oh,
course.
no.
Well,
That's an anti-joker.
yeah, at least it's better than the next one. So. But it's 5-4. Wow, it's
What a
what a
turnaround.
swing.
What a swing.
Let's see if we rolled something better.
Jurgen was really taking command of this game, holding the cube.
Yeah. Shilling.
It's
Thinking,
backgammon. That is
thinking should I be 10 and 1 up or 14 1
Yeah.
up? And suddenly it's
And we know this was not a great cube that Nick gave.
no,
Turning out to be a brilliant cube.
not sure I really like this play, but stays out again. 4, 3.
To the bar and to the 6.
I guess so. You have 3 builders to make the 3 points.
Yeah, to the bar and to the 6.
Yeah.
You don't want to duplicate your 6, so bring that in, because the 6 you're going to come out.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh. Back in the game.
You don't hit, do you? Oh, maybe you do.
Could hit.
Maybe you do
could
hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that other blots there? Ah. Or do you want him to roll? I really have no clue here.
No, this is tough play because even if you get away with it, you have to make the ace point and then you have a gap, you know, and you expect white to come in sooner or later. So
But that other blot out there is very tantalizing to make me want to hit.
yeah, sure.
So what do you do? Come on, over
I
the
think I
board.
hit. I
You
hit,
hit?
yeah.
Okay. Certainly worth taking time. This is a very, very big play. He doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
It's
not
a-
sure. He hasn't done it yet.
Yeah, this could be right. It's
Well, if he doesn't roll a 6, you're probably going to want to hit him next time anyway. That's why I like to hit. I like to hit while the blot's still there.
Yeah.
More I look at it, the more I'm
and
convinced.
when in doubt, you hit. Is always a good rule in backgammon. If you ask your opponent what you want to make me to do, then you probably will say, "Leave me alone." You know.
You remember my friend Dean Bunch? Hitting
Yeah.
is fun. That's his favorite saying. Hitting is fun. This play is clear.
Yeah.
Come out with the front checkers. Yeah, come up with both front checkers.
Yeah.
He's got some outfield control. That play is clear to me. I wanted this play before he rolled. Well, Jurgen is back in control a little bit here. 6 has to come out,
6.
and you stop.
Stop and play 7 and 9s, right?
7, 9.
And double 5, I guess.
6. Oh. Oh,
Oh, this is awkward.
I'm not sure. I might come out from the back and make the point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give them 1s and 3s, but at least they're inside.
You're blocking 9s. 6,
You're
3,
blocking, yeah.
5, 4, double 3. It's otherwise winning
Yeah,
numbers.
I think I make the point.
Double 3 will be good anyway, though. But yeah. Yeah. This is
Good
the
play, good play.
So he's thinking of bringing the builder down to the 10 point. So Niklas may choose to attack here with aces and 3s if he rolls some. Oh, one of his worst numbers.
Yeah,
I guess he has.
you burn.
Yeah.
Burn, baby, burn.
Tempting to
yeah.
run up to the midpoint. Anyway,
7s and 9s again. 8s.
8.
1, 2, no. 1. I'm going to throw a checker to the ace point and keep the others out there. It's my play.
I'm not convinced, but it could be right. That blot on the ace point may cost you later on, because in the end you need to hit white, and then you have that blot there that.
I just didn't like the alternative.
Okay, pretty clear here to just run home. Paying
Yep.
off to 22 numbers. It's 19 numbers now, I think. So
5s and 1s.
5s and 1s.
15,
It's
26.
3-2 extra, right?
Yeah.
Now with 5 and 7s, it's 19. So. And also you may need these spare checkers on the 6 on the 4 point. Because you're not dead just because. For example, let's say Jurgen hits him next time, and now you hit a blot on the 24 point. Now you want to have something to move in your board. But if you strip your 6 and 4 point, you have nothing to play, right? So you hit with ace 4 and ace 5 and you bust. So.
This is almost as many shots as stay there anyway.
Yeah. And also if he gets away with it, then it's home free, right?
Yeah, from here it's very hard to bring
yeah,
home. So it's very clear to come up. Very clear to run.
Yeah.
When you have to leave a shot, you worry about how often you get hit, how many repeaters there are, and if you don't get hit, what happens. So all of that leads to
No. This is bad.
Very
I think
bad,
this is really ugly.
now if he doesn't get hit, he still can't bring it home. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Well, I make the 2 point.
Yeah, me too. But imagine if Niklas would have run there, then he would feel happy. Now we still have to sweat probably a direct shot.
Yeah,
But
this play I think is clear. What else?
yeah, what else? What's your second play here? Is it slotting you 2 point and? Oh, I mean that's. Roll something big. That's
do.
makes the match interesting.
Yeah. So you're rooting for interesting.
Well,
This got interesting too. But
Niklas wins, he's from Sweden, and if he loses, he's from UK.
I
So
see.
it's,
by the way, there is no rule that commentators have to be impartial.
okay.
You should have heard Mochi when he was doing commentary for Kazuki,
Oh yeah, of course.
and me when I was doing commentary for Herb Roman. There's no rule about impartiality.
No.
You're allowed to root for Nick. I might root for Jurgen just because I think he's a fun, nice
I
guy.
like his name. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a reason to.
Sandqvist?
No, Jurgen.
Oh, Jurgen. That's a stupid name.
Yeah.
Is Jurgen both a German and a Swedish name, or is it just a coincidence, or what?
Swedish language comes from Germany from the start, so it's kind of German name. But I think he originally come from George, is from the start. So, but it's more common in Germany, I think, Jurgen.
Yeah, I think so too. He gives up. Herb Roman wouldn't give up here.
Oh, okay. He's still in. Oh,
He's still in. He
Oh,
can do it
I
right
thought he
now.
was kidding.
Double four. Oh, wouldn't that have been a turnaround? Wow.
game on.
And
Game
Nick, I
on.
think, tried to claim, and Jurgen said, no way.
All right.
They're taking a break. I'm going to put a break sign on the board. We'll be back shortly. Got exciting. Very exciting game. Okay, the players are getting back and ready, and I'm back and ready. And I'm so honored to have Jurgen Granstedt with me, three-time world champion, but he's not quite back yet, but he'll be back shortly. We got a good close match now. 10 away, 9 away. Remember, come back in 3 hours from now, 9 o'clock, and we'll have the fighters bracket. The loser of this goes into the fighters bracket and can still come back and win the tournament. But there's extra bonus for getting to the undefeated final. So both of them got a bonus, and the winner of this match is going to get a huge bonus. There's a lot of money involved in this tournament because of the money added and the number of players. It's one of the most lucrative tournaments in the world to play in backgammon. All right, Jurgen is back. I can stop talking. I can stop talking about you.
Yeah, it was a wild game.
Very wild game. It was, if at a different score, Jurgen might have had a recube and a pass, but at that score, he could never recube. We could have seen an 8 cube if it was 0-0. Now you come up with the 2. You don't come down after hitting with the 6.
Could come down also. I mean, they're pretty close, these two plays. Fives.
The modern backgammon makes the ace point here.
Yeah, before the bots, that was like a beginner's play, but
Yeah,
now it's
now it's
become
right to
standard.
make the ace. And then where's the last one? You come out?
Take down from midpoint. Keep my shaker on the 20-point, try to. That's also reasonable.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so you can hit again.
Hit and split.
Split, yeah.
Need to get those checkers moving off the ace point.
But it's not easy to close Jurgen out here with only 2-point board. And you're not playing a priming game anyway,
Yeah,
so
you're
it makes a
committed
lot
to-
of sense to split up.
Yeah, you're committed to a hitting game and a racing game. Huh.
Okay, kind of worked out. Good play from Jurgen. You need to unstack your 6-point here.
Makes the 4-point.
Yeah, nice improvement. So we expect Jurgen to make the 5-point here.
And slot the bar.
But, and now at all costs, Niklas need to come up from the 24-point. So I would say splitting is mandatory here. Good play.
Point on head. What are you looking at? Is there a possible cue action here? I think there is.
Yeah,
I'm not sure I'm taking, so I know I'm doubling.
you only have 1-5, so you start.
In fact, I don't think I take.
Yes.
I would pass.
It's also a good technique to just snap double when the opponent have an awkward number, because the chance to get a pass is higher, you know, if you
Oh,
get
yeah.
the cube by.
I
It
do
just
that-
feels much worse when the opponent snap doubles you, you know.
I do that in chouettes all the time. A guy
Yeah.
dances on a 1-point board, boom, I turn the cube.
It's something.
I can't tell you how often I get passes. Body language.
This
is
looked
slow.
bad anyway, so I don't say it was anything wrong by Niklas for
Yeah, it was
passing, but.
pretty clearly a double pass.
4, 5. I guess we're splitting. It's a little bit awkward to hit from the 8 point because you strip your 8 point and upside it's limited. You expect Jurgen to come in anyway, so nothing wrong to split up and bring down, right?
All
And
right,
that's,
yeah.
take it from there.
Do it on the opening roll, why not do it now?
Exactly. And
He
gets
found
there.
it. He found it.
Yes.
See how wrong it was?
Oh.
This is clear.
If you can make the 5 point, then go ahead and make it. I mean,
And no blot's better than a blot.
yeah.
How's that for an axiom? That's going to go in my book. I'm writing a book on how to make forced plays. It's a very short book.
Or 1, yeah. You in general don't want to split up when the opponents have 2 big stacks there. That's just waiting to hit. So what happens? You get double hit, but I think Jurgen should consider double hit here.
Really?
Yeah, you have like 11 checkers in the zone, and even if you know that because we're all at 2, let's say you know we're all 2-5, is it sure that you want to?
And the unstack as well.
Yeah,
Now it's double pass anyway, isn't it?
well, I think it's too good.
Too good. Okay,
Might
that's
be too
okay.
good.
Too good. As soon as I think
For sure, it's a
double-
pass,
Yeah,
right? We start with that.
yeah. I start with that, and then if I know it's a pass, then I think about too good. I didn't get there yet. But his opponent might take.
Yeah, that's part of the calculations when you do. If you think I'm too good or not,
Yeah.
usually it's good.
Oh, he passed. Okay.
Yeah,
So you,
but I think you should have double hit there.
the double hit was not something I was thinking of. Wow. Because there were 11 checkers in the zone.
Yeah.
If you had 9 or
and
10, you
also
would.
if you, anyway, it worked out nicely, and
Double hit. This is automatic. 7 away, 10 away. Nice roll.
feels like Niklas under pressure in every game. I mean, it's even at that 4 QB1, it was like in a ton of trouble. You know.
Oh, yeah.
He should have a break and just win an easy game. You know, it's so far he's.
Well, you
not having that.
make the 4 point
You
here.
make the 4 point, yes. Hope to survive.
You don't.
You know. Okay.
But at a cost, could have made a 20 point. This is not good.
No.
He's under pressure again.
Yeah.
6 has to come down. Anything else is ugly.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
this a cube? I'm tempted.
Yeah, I think I would take a roll. Also, now he won a couple of games there, so he increased his match lead again too.
So
The match score start to play a little bit factor.
you
again.
would not have doubled that?
I think I agreed with Jurgen to just take a roll. 6-5. So you cannot prime your opponent and you cannot run. So what's left is basically a hitting here. And the ace point is not the prettiest point, but at least you put him on the bar. And
Well, if you make your bar point, where's your 5? You're going to hit loose probably.
yeah, and if you're going to hit
You may as
loose,
well make the
it's
point.
better to make your point. Yeah,
Good play.
yeah.
Good play. Play Nick.
And you may be lucky to roll a 7 next time and pick up that
All
blood.
right. Speaking of a 7,
Yeah.
down or out?
Not easy for me.
Oh, these are easy.
Coming down looks very natural,
Yeah.
but you have 3 blots and
Yeah. These are easy for me. I flip a coin.
yeah.
Here's another one that's tough.
Yeah, wow.
I'm not sure about this
I'm
play.
not sure either. Sending a fourth checker back is
Yeah.
very important also.
And getting off your ace point.
Yeah. Now it's
I still come in on the 5 and I go 6, I go 7 to 5. Oh, okay.
it's a
I'm,
attractive play because you're
I like-
threatening to make your 5 prime. And
yeah. But this is my play.
yeah, I think that's my play.
It's your play too? Good. Then it must be right.
Then it's certainly right.
The two of us have never been wrong in the history of in this game, maybe.
See, did you hear about this news about coin flips? It's not a coin flip anymore. One side is more likely to come down.
Really?
Yes, they made a...
Well, I was using an actual top that I spin that said yes, no on it.
Now it turns out that the side that starts on the upside, it's more likely to come down on the upside.
Oh, really?
Not by much, but it's.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Nice to know that.
Yeah.
That'll help my betting.
Yeah.
I use a thing called Schwazi on my phone where you put your finger down, whoever's lights up wins. I'll show it to you later. It's really fun.
So he made a bit more conservative play there,
Yep.
and he got away with it because Niklas would have hit.
What a nice way to say lousy play. You said conservative.
That's a great play, I think, by Niklas there coming out because
Yep.
he just need to try to win this game, and staying on 24 point will not.
Yeah, that's a
happen
very
with that.
good play.
And if Jurgen rolls very good from here, he will win the game anyway.
5-2 is a grid roll either way.
Yeah.
Would have made. In fact, he's not even sure he's going to hit.
I think I hit and come down. I mean, it also looks nice.
Safety and up.
Yeah. So Niklas has race equity here. I think he's up 21 pips now, and if he can get
God,
over that shaker,
You do that fast, that 21 pips. Holy cow. I gotta sharpen my skills, my pip counting skills. Can't believe how fast you did that.
before you bring down.
By the way, were you making that up or was it really?
You never know. No one can call my bluffs. That's the nice thing about it. You know?
It occurs to me maybe you're not as honest as you look.
Yes, it looks like this up. Why not 21? 2 down, and another 2 down, I think. You don't want to put 2 shakers on
Yeah,
4
of
points.
course not.
And clear the switch 6 point to 2 point also looks a bit funky. And also you need the spares you have on the 9 point, because you may not be able to run out next time, then you won't have something to move. If you just play 8 to 4 with 2 checkers, then what do you do next time on a roll like 4-3 or 4-1 or 5-2 or whatever?
Yeah, I think the top player wouldn't even look at this.
No.
An experienced player wouldn't take a minute, wouldn't take 2 seconds on this play.
Or what's...
Okay, he got it. He got it.
Yeah.
See, we do the plays reflexively. He's doing it because he's smart.
Well, he's...
He's a smart
He's
guy.
he's a smart guy, and double 3. He's not so constructive as you expected double 3 to be here, but
That's 2. Then 3 goes to the 7. Then you decide. Now I would go 1 to the 7 and then decide, because you might want to leave 1 out there.
yeah, it's not that useful that blood, because it's only if you roll 6-1 that you will get a shot. You know, what else? Is there any other play we have not looked at? Okay. Yeah.
So the play you and I didn't like worked because he danced.
Yeah, and now you make the 5 point and
1, 2, 3.
win the game.
Well, 4.
Yeah. Could also come out there, because then you
Could
would have
come
an
out with
easy. Then you would have an easy play on for German if it does. But now he's happy to have an anchor here.
What's the cube action, Jurgen?
I think it's a double take.
Double
maybe.
take. I can see his hesitation because he's
Yeah.
leading.
Yeah, that. And I think Niklas will take this.
He did,
He
yes.
did, yeah.
He's shown
He's-
he's shown vigor in his takes.
This. It's clear.
I think it's clear.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I guess so.
That's not a great roll for him.
Okay, no, it's not.
Makes it a little easier for
Yep.
Jurgen to escape.
6-3.
Make the ace point or escape or run. I think I make the ace.
Yeah. But you know, Niklas will be around a couple of rolls, rolling a 3-4, 3-5, 3-6. But I agree. It's a 5 point board after all.
Oh, there's the 3.
It's a 3.
So
And
the 3
slot
first.
Your 2 point. No, I think you should slot here.
I think you come out.
Yeah, but look if Niklas had slotted his deuce point, it would
Yeah.
be more hit and covers.
No, you got to come out. You can't just let him come out to the outfield and lose control. Come out with the 6 and
out
come
with the
in.
6 and come in.
Jurgen's a good enough player to see this play. I think this is, I really think this is the wrong idea. Got no outfield control now.
Seems to like made up his mind that he would come in and debating what ace to play.
Yeah. But you would come out also, wouldn't you?
It's natural to come out. Because even if Niklas hits, you get the return shot. So.
Oh, ho, ho. That's a big recube.
Yeah.
That's a nice recube. It's an easy take, I think.
Yep. It's,
I'm not sure it's a
race
cube.
is kind of even here. No, it's hard to lose your market here.
Yeah.
But again,
He might even
likes
get out.
I think it was his game plan here in the match that if he had opportunities to send a big cube, he will take it. You know.
He's been very aggressive with the cube,
Yeah,
both on the
yeah.
takes and gives.
And
maybe-
obviously, this is like a trivial take for Jurgen because the race pip count is about even, and he will get some shots, almost no gammons.
So maybe he's thinking, wait a minute, I'm a better player. Maybe I don't want a 4 cube.
Yeah, but then you give your opponents 2 points, and then you will have another tough
He
4
took it.
cube.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
We got excitement.
Yeah, this will be a big game. That's 4 hitting numbers. Oh, Jurgen would have hit if he stayed back. I was thinking maybe he should stay back.
I was thinking that too. I was thinking
Because they have a
exactly.
useful deuce to play from the 6 point
Yeah.
anyway. But yeah.
I
yeah.
probably would have stayed back.
And now what?
Ones
what
and
do we do with
threes.
an ace
Ones
and
and
3
threes.
here?
Yeah, he-
Okay,
pick and
3
pass.
2 is
Sure,
easy.
pick and pass.
Yeah.
53,
Oh, boxes.
2,
And
6.
Niklas is a big favorite now.
Oh, yeah. Make the 2 point first. Make the 2 point.
Yeah.
I would make the 2 point and then look for the other 2. He made the other 2 he made that first.
Yeah, possible. if you start to make you 2 points, and then you bring a checker over to the 10 point. Now,
Then you think.
now you see you can have a choice of leaving five,
Right.
getting hit off 5-3. That's two numbers, or double five. That's only one number. And now, if he makes a 2 point, he will leave two numbers.
Right.
So he just
Yeah, that's because started with the wrong.
Yeah.
With the wrong.
And
Look at that.
wow, what a swing!
Oh my God!
What a
and that could have been
brutal swing.
if he'd have played it right. This
It's
wouldn't
like an
happen.
8 point swing.
Oh my God! It could be the play of the match
Yeah.
because of that one thing not making.
In terms of equity, was small, obviously, but six sequence.
Is he thinking
Since
about-
we call it, you know.
Is he thinking about the recube? I don't think he.
No, but what you do here is you go through the numbers, right? You want to know where is my opponent's take points.
No, I think you wait just to rub it in for your opponent who just got just got clobbered with a joker and make him suffer by waiting. If you're a sadist, why are you playing this game?
Well.
If you're not a masochist, why are you playing this game? Wow. There's no way you recube here, I don't think. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he took.
So if it doubles and it takes, is for the match, right?
Yeah.
And if it doubles and passes, he will be up 12-5.
3 away, 10 away, maybe about 15%, something like that.
What you said? How much?
3 away, 10 away.
Yeah.
I guess 15%. But it's just a wild guess.
Yeah. Let's see
Are
what
you
I
using
have.
Neil's numbers? What do you do?
I have some strange Janowski, some formula called Janowski formula. I'm probably the only one using it. It's very-
Really? So what do you come up with?
I come up with 8-9%, 9% maybe.
8-9%. Okay. So he's got 8-9.
12,
He might have 8-9% here.
Let's say 10%.
I haven't heard anybody mention Janowski for 20 years.
He was,
You're showing your age. Are you over,
Yeah.
are you over 30?
almost.
You don't look it. Well, but does he have 8-9% here? He might. It's close, maybe. He might have 6-7%. I think what Jurgen's thinking about is whether he's
Yeah, I think it's like 11-12%.
okay.
But Jurgen also maybe thinks if he's up 12-5, he may be like 92%, right? Because he thinks they will start to doubling too early and make mistakes. So
Yeah, he's thinking about all that. And he's also
in,
thinking
in
about,
his mind, he pretty much feels that if he wins this game, he's
Yeah.
in a great position to win the match.
I think the first thought he has is this guy going to take or pass? That's the first thought.
So what are the chances here? I mean,
I don't know. I don't know.
You're down in the race on the bar against the 5-point board. So you need to come in and then outroll your opponent in the race. You may hit some fly shots. You may hit shots just from the 22 points. I mean, I think it's fair to say that it's like around 10-12% here.
So it's not that far off from mistake point. And this guy has shown that he's aggressive on the takes
Yeah.
and cubes.
And look at double six. That's a double shot, for example. I mean, that's usually your best number in the race becomes your
Oh.
worst number.
No,
You think it's
a
not
double,
much, but
it's not a double shot.
do I see it wrong?
Yeah, it's a single
One,
shot.
two. Oh, it's a single
It's a
shot.
single
oh,
shot.
it's a
It's a
single
single
shot.
shot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a single shot. Okay.
Wow.
Still, it's a single shot. And you think maybe it's only 1 in 36, like 3%.
Here's what I'd like to know. How many people can figure out what percentage of the time White wins this game? That's,
Yeah, and
That's
also
a-
you also used to think in terms of a money game, you know, in the benchmark 25%, you know, you're not so used to think about,
yeah, are you close to 12%?
yeah, that's very hard to, because you're not, you never use that numbers
Yeah.
in a normal match, right? So
It's just such a huge drop, you don't have to estimate.
yeah. And also for Niklas, obviously, it's a challenge just to know what his chances are trailing.
Well,
Because
one of my co-teachers, David Rockwell, knows these numbers exactly. He's worked with it. He's got formulas for it. And over the board, he really comes up with great numbers. I need to take more of a lesson from Rockwell. But I haven't been playing these long matches enough to need these numbers. This is where the longer matches have this kind of drama that you don't have in short matches. This is a very interesting position.
Yeah. And sometimes some opponents start to spend time just to make your opponent think that, okay, if it takes so long time to double, then I'm supposed to take it.
Well, the other thing is you take a long time now, you roll, and then you improve a little bit, and the next time he's going to drop for sure.
Yeah, that's also, yeah. And that will what will happen now, because for sure Jurgen will double if Niklas stays out.
Oh!
Yeah, and let's see, this is
See, by waiting a long time, you're going to sure get, he wants to drop. I think he
But of
doesn't
course
want this
he
guy to
also-
take. He doesn't want to play this game with an 8 cube,
I don't blame him. I mean,
with a 16 cube.
I don't blame him.
I don't blame him either. That's a real good reason to take that time.
All right, match equity take 12%. Okay.
All right, I guess 15, that's not too terrible.
And maybe in this case it's
Me-
10 or
Match
11.
equity of pass, you mean, is 12%. 12.9, okay.
Oh, it doesn't mean if he took the cube in the position or?
I think what they're trying to say is if he passed the cube,
Okay.
the equity would be 13%. I was off by 2%, I'll take that. Those numbers would get you there too. That's what most people use, I think. What a game. Whew.
Yeah.
And it was all because he played the double four too fast, not making the sure part of the first and then looking around.
Very small technical mistake, but as it turned out, it was very expensive.
It could cost him a lot of money in the championship.
Yep. So 3 away for Jurgen now, so he will not find many good doubling opportunities. He probably aims to win an undoubled gammon or 1 point to get 2 points win the match. Niklas, on the other hand, he will if he can pick up a gammon.
And almost everybody in Jurgen's position drops too quickly. And here's where you want to take, because losing 2 points doesn't going to hurt you very much. But winning 2 points is a killer. So instead of dropping too much, you should be playing more aggressively and taking. Unless there's a lot of gammons.
Double two, that was a fantastic number.
Yep.
He's really needed to make some improvement. And now if Jurgen stays out or comes in with something bad, I would consider doubling here as whites. Maybe you need a little bit more than this. But
I would come in with-
it's important at least have an idea that you need to double very early in this kind of positions. Because you may roll double six, double four, double three,
And I think it's
five,
I think it's a clear take too.
Yeah, but you don't want to lose your market when you're down 5-12. Yeah, I like Niklas taking his time here. This could easily be a double.
He's got 15 minutes on the clock, and Jurgen's got 4 minutes on the clock, but that's not going to be too big a factor.
No,
He didn't double,
no.
and he didn't perform, so I guess you come in with the 2 and up with the 1.
No. Hitting could work.
I like hitting 2. Go out to the bar.
Yeah,
I like hitting
both
2
plays
there.
look fine. This is difficult. I guess you need to hit to keep him,
Sure.
take away his opportunities to make his 5 point.
And hits
But-
back.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow, fives. Hit. He comes
make the
around and hit
3-point.
again.
Oh, really? You wouldn't hit and make
Oh,
the
you
3-point?
hit and make the 3-point also. Yeah. But I like this play because he doesn't roll a 5 now. Oh, yeah, the little shaky to hit there.
And step up.
This is all right.
Actually, you duped sixes by, yeah, that's right. That was all of it. 2. This is not productive.
No,
I would say it's unproductive.
you still have to play it. That's maybe come in on the 5, play big here, try to win the game, and step up from 24 to 22.
If there ever is a time to play big, it's now, when you're way down in the match.
Yeah, the problem if you play small, it still still looks quite dangerous, right?
Uh-huh. Nice play.
Yeah, I think I would come up 24-22, or at least I will consider it. Because then if Jurgen makes the 5-point, you can at least make
What he
a
did was
3-point.
very reasonable, though. The main thing was coming in on the 5.
Yeah. So now, with other player, you would have the chance to
Right.
anchor up, but and it.
Ooh, there's a
there we
joker.
go. One
Cover, hit,
cover hit. Yes.
and then up.
I don't know.
You don't know?
This I would take some time here.
Yeah.
Power point is better than the 8-point, sure. But of course, coming up is kind of important. But you expect to roll an ace or deuce in due time anyway. So 11-10 also looks like a play.
This would have been my play.
Yeah.
Because
But
if I
more
get,
returns,
if
more
I,
returns.
yeah,
shots,
but if I get
and-
hit, I can make a higher anchor too.
Yeah, but you can't have that now because you don't have much of it. Four check is behind the 5 prime and it's kind of dead anyway.
So I was aiming for the wrong thing. I see.
I don't. Okay, you're not completely dead, but
Come out.
or hit.
What would you do? Hit or come out?
I think it would come out.
You would come out. That's my play too.
Hit looks wrong. It's so hard to succeed. You could play 11-5 also. It's difficult. And you're getting in great shape here. Makes
Make the
an
bar,
anchor.
yeah.
And it's
Yeah. We go for an undoubled gammon.
yeah.
Nick was looking pretty good until that double one.
And you basically can't win the game now. It's because your board will go get broken soon. So it's probably the best idea to just try to keep 4 checkers down there, not get hit more again.
This is good. Come
This
up with
is
them
very
all.
good, yeah.
Help stop the gammon. Keep coming up. Come up with one more and go to the 3-point.
Yeah. You could also play 11-9, try to make 23-point. This is probably too big. But the thing is, if it's good for you to be hit here, you may think then Jurgen will not hit you anyway. So you will only get hit
Well-
when your opponent should hit you.
The difference is you and I were trying to not get gammon. He's still trying to win this game.
Yeah, of course.
That's
yeah.
the biggest difference.
Yeah.
I think we knew when to quit. He thinks he might still win this game by playing a super back game.
Yeah.
You can't time it. Can't possibly time it.
Very hard to time this. And with 3 minutes to the clock, we should not spend too much time here.
Yeah.
Double 6.
Yeah. So let him crash and then think about trap plays.
Yeah. Yeah, Jurgen now wants to hit the blots there on the ace and the 2 points. I guess
Might have been right to hit that. Well, he couldn't hit that one.
ace 2. Okay, this is a lot of different plays. You can just button up on the 22 points, try to get off the gammon. But I think
He's trying to play a back game.
yeah.
He doesn't realize it's an impossible back game when you don't have timing.
Yeah, but I think I like this play because you will get a fair amount of shots from the 23 point. You slow down Jurgen's bear in and bear off by having 2 points. And you may roll double sixes 5 times in a row. Keep your board.
Oops.
What's this? Why? Okay, he wants to.
You want some
okay.
up with the 6? I would have waited one more roll.
Yeah, I think so.
I would have waited one more roll till the board
Oh,
was
where's
more
the
flat.
ace? Should he play from the 23 point to 22 point? I guess 22 point, right?
Yeah, I thought he trapped too soon.
Yeah. You may actually lose the race area.
Yeah.
I mean, if he rolls to a6 now and
He's got to. He's going to crash almost for sure on the next roll. So I think it was one roll too soon on the trap.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 rolls. Just we'll see. Go behind a little bit.
yeah, because Niklas still have a intact board. You know, he can still
Yeah.
make his.
I think that was a real error. For one of the few errors we've seen Jurgen make. I play a lot of back games and defend a lot. You know, Pasco Gammon, the game I came up with the deep back game. I think I've learned how to play those pretty well.
And this is forced,
It's forced now.
unfortunately.
How smart was he to do a trap play, huh?
Oh yeah.
If you can point at him, yep. He certainly
But
can.
which point?
Which point? That's a good question.
2
One
point
leaves
leaves.
2 blots and one leaves 1.
Yeah.
There is a hit
6.
loose play too. You just hit him off the deuce
Yeah.
and keep your 5 prime. You know what? That might be right.
I think I will make the 2 point. But
I might hit loose on the 2 point and keep my 5 prime. The more I look at it, the more I like that play. He's doing it. No, he's making the 2. Okay. This could be a
6
big
numbers.
swing. Big
Yep.
numbers.
Oh, we're thinking of double. And the logic by doubling here is if you lose, you may lose a gammon anyway. But
Oh,
Surely you hit
he
it
got the
first.
shot.
Yeah.
Would that have been a sequence if he had doubled here now? Oh my God. Now he's lost his market.
I'm not sure he lost it. But certainly it's a good,
Now it's a double.
good
for
moment
sure.
to double.
That was dramatic.
But
Oh,
I would be tempted to take this one. But
he passed.
yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Wow. What?
I really think Jurgen made a huge error in the trap play.
Yeah. But still, kind of long sequence to win. But rarely you see a guy winning that quickly from a busted
Not
back
that
end,
quick.
without even have to fight.
Yeah. All right, we got another break, it looks like. Let me put the break card out. Get a drink. Unlimited food.
Are you buying me a drink? Is that
No,
what you're
no,
saying?
it's too expensive. Okay, we're back with the action. 3 away, 9 away.
Game on.
Yeah, the game on. I wasn't ready either. I was watching another match.
What happened? Already had
Yeah,
prime
a
versus
lot of
prime.
action, yes.
And an excellent
big
hitting
hit
number.
there.
Wow, yes.
Big
Huge.
shot there. So you think that Orlowski should have taken that last cube, huh?
I'm not sure.
Not
It
sure?
was,
Okay. He dropped it pretty quickly. I thought it might be a take. Huh, Martin Ho, PR so far, 6 versus 8. Well, 8 is really about where Nick has been playing in that area. Orlowski is much better than that, but he's probably intentionally changing some of his game because he knows he's the superior
Yeah,
player. So
but,
I wouldn't fault that 6 at all.
No. Also, you have some big cubes, and the errors tend to magnitudes higher when they have a big cube. So if
So
you
you
make
make-
a mistake with a 4 cube, it costs you a lot, and you have fewer decisions in a match. So in a match like this, you either have a very low PR or a bit higher.
A good example is that when he recubed him on that 4, when he didn't recube
Yeah.
it probably was a cube the
Yeah,
roll before, but he decided not to
Yeah.
because of the quality of the opponent.
Yeah,
And
so-
that's not really a big mistake.
No, it's actually it's not. It's,
I've never seen XG win a tournament.
no.
Might have been the right play, given the difference in PRs. We all know Jurgen can play well below 6. Last match, I think he was playing a 3.
What's this? 6-4.
Yeah.
6 is 6. Maybe you have to hit there. I mean,
You do. Look
yeah.
at this.
And are you doubling for as white here?
The cube action.
Probably not.
I would.
Because
I would
if
if
you
I
hit
were
with a
him.
deuce, you're still far off from winning.
I know, but it's so much fun to double here.
Yeah.
Come on, we're here to
You
have
can
fun.
roll double 2.
I would double
and
for
two,
the
3.
fans. I would double for the fans.
Yeah.
Come on. You lose your market.
But you
with-
can also put a lot of pressure on Jurgen there by just hitting a shot and then
Yeah.
doubling in a position where he's still supposed to take, but may
I
because if you double no, it's trivial, right? He will just take it without hesitation.
You want to bet? I think
I
there's
would
a-
be surprised
I
if he
think
would
there's a
pass
chance he
this.
would pass. I really do. I love this cube. I'm telling you, I love this cube.
I would be really surprised.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. He grabbed it.
Yeah, you got to grab it.
Oh, 4 would have been
this
so
is
much
why.
fun.
Now it's like
All right, I don't fault him for cubing that though.
no. I mean it's for sure you had
Cover both? No, you don't give him the 6 out. You bring 2 off,
Two in, yeah.
2 in, off the 8 point. No, don't do that.
No,
If he hits you on the 1, it's not so bad. If he hits you the 6, it's horrible. That's the play.
Yeah,
He got it.
you got it. So,
Oh, maybe he don't got it. He got it. He don't got it. He got it. He don't got it.
an ace now when we have a game. No.
It's not over.
It's not over. He will have a good chance to have a well-timed ace-point game.
Now I think I do clear the 6. I'm going to clear the 6.
Yeah, I think I will do that too. Of course, you leave a 6-1, but
I think it's right. Because he's not
it
going to.
looks
He's not
much
going to
smoother,
crash.
yeah.
He's not going to crash. It's much smoother.
And also, you don't care that much about gammons now when you
Uh-huh.
throw you away and have the cube, you know. So
4 in and 5 off. Could have done 5 in and 4 off.
I had
but
exactly the same decision in my match today, and I decided to do the same play Orlowski had. And then I rolled up a 6 and left the shot.
You won the match.
Of course, he missed.
So it's the results that count.
Of course. Yeah, in the end, Niklas expects to get a shot here, but
It'll be too
maybe,
late.
yeah,
Maybe too late.
sometimes it's only for save the gammon. So. 5s, okay, maybe run off the gammon here. Oh, this is,
The problem with running off the gammon is if you don't get gammon, you're still in pretty bad shape.
yeah.
You're
Yeah,
nine,
of course, you
nine
need to
away,
play,
1
you
away.
play for the win much
Yeah.
higher degree here.
9 away,
than
1 away
here.
Crawford is not really great odds.
No.
So
No.
maybe you're not as
Yeah,
anxious.
with that in mind, just keep your checkers on the 24.
That's what I think, that's my point.
Yeah. And you may save your gammon anyway.
There is an odd number of checkers on the 4 points, so you get an immediate shot with high doubles.
Yeah.
Got plenty of time on the clock. He's got 12 minutes, but Orlowski has 2.
2. Yeah.
Okay.
About 2 minutes.
I like this play. And I like that he thought about it.
Yeah.
Look, he's getting killed in the match, but he's still thinking hard and trying to get the right plays.
Yeah.
I like this guy's attitude. I think if he stays with backgammon, we may see a really strong player in a couple of years.
Yeah, it's still the beginning of his learning curve. So
Yeah.
Yeah, he will get better and better.
I'd love to have a guy like that for a student.
Lights out here, 3-2.
Yeah. And it's probably not going to be a gammon.
Yeah, he will survive this game. Or?
Why would you even be thinking about this 2? What else is there besides to the 2 point?
Yeah.
Possible logic is there for anything else?
Not much.
Bring the 2 in and then you look for the 4 and it's almost always the back checker.
Yeah. Okay. 6-14 Crawford. It's about 6% chance to win.
Okay? Now, the other question is, and the only question really is, in this game, do gammons matter? And the answer is, not really.
Not really, no.
So that's the important thing that people don't think about. Because people who are losing in this game play aggressively to win a gammon when it doesn't matter. And when they're winning, they're getting a little afraid to lose a gammon when it doesn't really matter. It only affects the free drop. So you need to look at that odd even score thing and figure it out. Find a way to remember it for yourself. And then if it's at post Crawford, then you got to remember whether it's a free drop or not. And how important gammons are after the cube.
(6-2). So Orlowski ran away with a checker with 6-5. I think the XG player is 13-7 and button up and make your opponent's 3-point.
Uh-huh. Yeah, just because gammons don't matter doesn't mean you should be playing super loose.
No, you just want to win the game.
Yeah, you're playing DMP, win the game.
Double 3, excellent number. 6-5. Oh, you look. Orlowski has a plan. Bring checkers down to the 8-point, make another inner board point, and try to win the race.
That's the right play. He's doing fine. You might slot the bar with the 1, but the 2's right. Slot the 4. Look how hard he's trying to concentrate on every play, even at this terrible score. Oh, no.
I think this is the wrong concept.
Yeah. He thinks he's getting
So
more
the
shots.
logic splitting is if Jurgen brings down checkers on the 11-point and 10-point, you may get the double shot. And
And how about a 6-2?
yeah, good play safe though.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Very committal to play safe, but and also gammons don't matter, right? So you can be aggressive and play, bring down a 6 and hit. You know, just go all out to try to.
When you say it's very committal, I think you should be committed.
Yeah. 6.
Split looks pretty good now.
Yeah. Who's talking now?
Yeah, right.
But you need to hit them, Nicholas.
Yeah.
You cannot get those use
All right.
double
Cover,
shots and
cover
miss
and
them.
slot.
Yeah, and
Why
hope
would-
for.
Double 2s.
Oh.
What about covering? What about making the 5-point?
Yeah, I could make the 5-point also.
He didn't really spend much time on that. Of course, he
No.
doesn't have much time. That's probably why.
But you're right. He should have looked for some alternatives.
Yeah,
That was the money play, by the way, because you win a lot of gammons. But
that's not necessarily the play at DMP.
oh, this is the killer blow. Yeah, you switch in and bring down, and now you don't mind to
I
have a
would-
gap high up.
Wouldn't you bring the checker to the bar? Yeah, you bring it to the bar, you get covers for both open points.
But also the 10-point is a landing point, and yeah,
Okay.
you're winning whatever you do, right? Yeah.
Well, but I want to have more builders for the right, for all
yeah,
the points.
but they expect to get builders now. So. Okay, double 5, double 3, 5-3. Okay.
All right, he
least Nick-
needs to perform, and he probably will. He does. There's only one point you can make, the 5-point. Come on. You're looking to make sure he couldn't make the 3-point, so.
Now is the question, should Jurgen hit here?
Why not?
Why not?
Why not? Nothing can go wrong.
Bust with double ones, but that's about it.
Well, I'll tell you, we know that Jurgen outplayed him, even though, because we did get some PR, and we know he's the better player. But I also think that he was luckier in this match.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think Nick had, I think Nick had a few opportunities that he wasn't particularly
Yeah,
lucky.
he had to struggle with bad positions
Yeah.
in many games, you know. And the big one game he won, he was kind of 2 games he came back from small chances. The busted back
Yeah.
game, and
Yeah. I
so I mean,
think he had some bad luck too. So
Yeah,
let's give him
of course.
credit for that.
yeah.
But I really like this guy. I think.
And he's still in the second chance. He can still win the tournament.
I wouldn't give him strong odds. There's a lot of strong players left in that second chance.
Yep. but-
There's a guy who won the World Championship 3 times.
Yeah.
There's my buddy Herb Roman. There's my roommate Tobias. That's some pretty good players right there.
Yeah.
Oh, and what about Chris Rogers?
I'm playing Chris, actually.
Oh, you are? Well, then one of you will be knocked out. That I can guarantee you. But that's a pretty strong field in the one-loss division.
Yeah.
And another guy that is going to surprise a lot of people, my buddy Justin Bohr.
He's still in.
He's-
I think he was a DMP out
I know,
there.
but I was watching the last game and he was killing him.
Yeah, it
And
looked
so
like he was winning.
unless there's a big turnaround, Justin's in it too.
And sure what we're playing for here.
They're playing
Playing for
for
saving a
because they
gammon.
paid for the room. They paid for the room. All right.
Yeah, he put up a good fight.
He put
I
up
mean,
a very good fight. He showed lots of guts on the cube.
Yeah.
Very good match. Congratulations, Jurgen. Hey, and thank you so much for your commentary, for your help. You didn't get paid for
Welcome.
this. I appreciate it. And I learned a lot from you on several of these plays and cubes. And good luck. I hope to see you in the finals.
Me too.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for watching, everybody. Hey, come back in 2 hours, a little bit less than 2 hours, and we're going to have the fighters bracket. We may even see Jurgen. I'm not sure which match we're doing at 9 o'clock, but it might be Jurgen. And I'd like to see you and Chris. I think that's the strongest.
fun.
I think that's the strongest two left to watch. Good luck.
Thank you.
Come back in a couple hours, everybody.